Alright, video number 4, numero cuatro, uh, 4, like the, Fantastic Four, pretty good movie, if y'all haven't seen it yet, but it's not what this video is about. I don't rank movies, or make commentary about movies, because I'm bad at analogies. I failed. I didn't fail English class, but I did not do my best in English class. Alright. Also, I apologize for my voice. I'm a little under the weather right now, so sound a little nasally. I apologize for that, but I'm not going to let that get in the way of me making content for y'all. And before we get to the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that bell notification bar or whatever it's called. Spread the word about me. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brother, tell your sister. All about me, alright. And also, I know I keep postponing this video, but I kind of missed a lot. So, we continue dropping videos on our Respawn Rejects channel. It's a channel with, dang, hold up. It's a channel hosted by my good friend Alex, or I Only Banky. I got it right that time. And me, obviously. So yeah, go check that out. Link will be in the description. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah, let's get started, man. Alright, today's topic is, it's a little more personal for me. To be, how do I say this? To be this, I think vulnerable was the right word. To be this vulnerable with y'all is something, I never really thought I could. I know it's only video 4, but I do have this kind of connection with y'all, I mean, I know I don't get a lot of views right now, but eventually I will. Similar to what I said in my first video, you always gotta think how you want something, like how you'll obtain it, stuff like that. Never think when you're gonna get something, because that can cause some form of procrastination, which eventually leads to abandonment. That's what I struggled with my first channel. I told you I had a first channel earlier. Basically, I saw I wasn't getting views, and I was like, man, because I'm not getting views, why continue? When am I gonna get famous? Not famous, but blow up, I guess is the right word. Now, I don't really care about that. I make videos for the fun of it, And I just think, since I'm making videos for the fun of it, the videos are the videos themselves. Now I just gotta think how I want to put my own art out there, put my own word out there to get myself out there, But yeah, I just truly appreciate y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. You guys watching now, the original viewers, y'all are my day ones. When I make it big, Wait, yeah. Well, okay, hold on. Okay, alright, y'all know what I mean. When I make it big, because I know I am, I won't forget y'all. You guys were the ones that supported me from the beginning. And I know it's only video 4, I keep saying that, but I never thought I would make it this far. To be this comfortable with me, comfortable with putting my voice out, putting my opinions out, to be this comfortable with who I am, it just really puts it into perspective who I am, who Jacob is. Recently I've had some struggles with myself, I mean, I kind of consider this channel's persona my alter ego, and I know that's kind of corny, but it's true, it's an alter ego, because this channel's persona and the real me have different personalities. This channel's persona is more outgoing. He's brave, confident. He's someone who likes to help, stuff like that. While me, Jacob, I am quite the opposite. Living with these two different personas is kind of, persona is kind of difficult, I would say. Sorry, I keep tripping on my words, it's just that, I'm nasally right now. Gotta think what I say before I say it, but Yeah. So, where was I? You know, living with these two different personas is kind of like difficult, I would say. A lot of people I'm close to obviously see the persona of the show, you know? This guy, the guy that's speaking right now. You know, very few really see me, like the true Jacob. And it's kind of hard to keep them separate, you know? I'm a pretty shy guy, you feel? I don't really like going out and all that stuff unless this channel's persona is like, yeah. You know, I like to keep to myself. You know, I like being alone. Honestly, I mean, I know it gets played out as like, oh, it sucks, but like, honestly, when you're alone, I mean, it's not that bad. Honestly, I mean, sure, it does get a little annoying at times, but like, being alone ain't that bad, honestly. You know, and like in general, I don't like people. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I don't like people. You know, unless I don't like that. If I don't know you, I'm not gonna like you. You know, I'm not gonna instantly click with you if I don't know you. You feel? I don't do that stuff. If I don't know you, you're gonna have to introduce yourself to me because I ain't doing all that. I don't know you. I don't mess with you. You know, I don't trust you and stuff like that. So like, or at least that's what like Jacob does. This channel's persona is a lot more outgoing, stuff like that. You know, if you know me, it's probably this guy. And I mean, I feel like such a schizo saying that, but it's true. You know, I promise I'm not schizophrenic. I promise I don't have like multiple personality disorder. It's just two different personalities. I mean, that's so multiple, but like, I promise I'm not mental, guys. I promise. I'm not gonna go crazy. But I mean, yeah, that's the truth. You know, I don't mess with folks that much. I mean, I'm not a big fan of people. You know, I like to be inside, and I mean, if I am gonna be with people, I like people who are chill. You know, people who I can understand, people who have my same interests, stuff like that. You know, people who are always gonna be looking out for me. You know, I mean, often because you know I do like to keep to myself. I do like to stay alone. My family questions if I'm like emo, if I'm depressed, which kind of upsets me. You know, I mean, for you to constantly be asking that, that means you think something is wrong with me, and that just upsets me because it's like, dang, bro, you know, you're supposed to be there for me. How do you think something is wrong with me when I'm just chilling? You know, I try to explain to y'all, but y'all be like, nah, nah, nah. I mean, I don't even look like either of those things, so yeah, it just really upsets me. I mean, I don't think anything looks wrong with me. Hopefully. And like at parties, you know, which I go a lot to because you know I'm Mexican. You feel. But yeah, since I'm Mexican, like cookouts and stuff, I'm usually by myself. And I'm not. If I'm not by myself, I'm usually with my little cousins because you know they all look up to me and they got to be a good example. Like, if I am with cousins around my age, or let's say if I'm with like my god brothers, you know, I'm quiet. You know, I'm on my phone. I don't I don't really feel like I have the connection that I'm supposed to with the people I'm related to, you know, compared to like my friends. It's kind of embarrassing, you know. You're supposed to be there for your family. You know, family over your friends is like a very important thing. But in my case, I just can't connect to them, you know? I mean, I'm always with my friends. So I just don't feel like there's a connection between my family and I, which kind of upsets me because, like, y'all are my blood, and yet you still don't understand me? Like, how do these guys I met, like, in first grade, fourth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade, beyond, understand me more? But I suppose it's my fault for not opening up. You know, it comes to a point where I wonder which persona is the real me, you know? Is it the one my family knows, or is it the one my friends know? I mean, obviously, I am, like I said, more comfortable with my friends than I am with my family. Which is kind of sad to state, but, you know, I just feel like I'm more free and more liberated with my friends. I can't say I feel more like myself when I'm with my friends, because obviously I don't know that. I don't know which one is myself. But, you know, I just, like I said, I feel more like free, more liberated, more out there when I'm with my friends. And just as a species, humans are pretty complex beings. You know, to be able to understand what is going on with others, that's not something I can do. You know, everyone has something going on in their head. I don't know what's going on in their head, but like, yeah. I just, just honestly, like, I just feel more content on my own. You feel, uh, like leave me be, and I'll leave you be. I'm gonna do my own thing. You know, just focus on you, mind your business, and then we can get on our way. But yeah, I mean, kind of like I said, I feel like being alone isn't as bad as everyone portrays it. You know, it does suck having to talk to yourself because you ain't got no one else. I know I sound crazy, but I promise I'm not crazy, guys. I am not. I like pinky promise, I swear. I am not crazy. Like, I know. Alright, I'm gonna do a little cutaway scene here. For example, as y'all know, I'm going into sophomore year, like in, hold up. Dang, 2 weeks already. Wow, I can't believe school started that fast, honestly. Okay, I know this is off track, but I'm not gonna let school get in the way or like affect our schedule unless it's something important like finals or something like that. I know it's a little off track. My apologies. Alright, back on track. In freshman year, embarrassingly, I only made one friend. I think I told this to y'all in an earlier video. But yeah, I only made one friend, and because of that, I really trusted him. You're my only friend in high school. I felt like we connected and shit. But as the year went on, I kind of realized he was a big a-hole, man. Like a total jerk. Total, complete jerk. And I was afraid to stand up for myself. I was afraid to tell him, like, the truth. How I felt that, you ain't being cool right now. Because I was scared of being alone. I feared being by myself again. I feel like the fear of being alone is a pretty powerful thing because it will make you do things that you would never really do. I mean, I cut him off for the summer, but like now that I reminisce, I realize I'm not alone. No matter how many ways I want to view it, I never will be. I got my friends that are right here who stood with me since, like I said, first grade, kindergarten, like let me think, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade. No, y'all know them. Y'all know Alex, Isaiah, Tristan, Julian, Lamont. Sorry for the name drop, guys. I'll use code words next time, but yeah, my bad. I got a family who loves me. People always gonna be there for you. So, I guess like my main takeaway from this little session with y'all is no matter how much you try to isolate yourself or bring yourself down, you're always gonna have people who support you, people who love you, and people who will be with you from the beginning to the end. So thank y'all. Yeah, man. Thank y'all. My family, my friends. I truly appreciate y'all. Y'all mean more than anything to me. And thank you, the audience, for tuning in to my Yap session. And God bless y'all.